So if you are tuning in just about now, you will be a BNI member. And the reason we might look familiar, Carol and I, is we did a social media workshop with you about a year ago.
Maybe about 8 months ago.
Yeah, it feels longer, but
Feels
about
long.
8 months. And in that meeting, apart from all the golden nuggets we left you, we also explained that we worked together, and since that meeting, Carol and I have gone into business. It's like a BNI success story.
Indeed it is.
So what
Indeed
are we up to, Carol?
So what we're up to is the government Kickstarter scheme. We have created our own version of the government Kickstarter scheme. So what does that mean? It means the government are prepared to pay you to employ a young person aged 18 to 24 for 6 months, 25 hours a week, and they will pay you that young person's salary, all of it, including any NI, including any pension contributions, because they want to give young people their first step on the ladder. And to make this even easier for you, our scheme, which is unique in the whole of the country, will train these young people in social media and digital marketing. And again, that is all paid for by the government. So it doesn't come out of your pocket, it comes out of their pockets. And it's a great thing to do, not only for your business in that you get a free pair of social media hands for 25 hours a week, but also for the young people. It's making a massive difference. Since Gary and I started this scheme in May, we've had 150 clients going through the process. The kids who are currently on the Kickstarter training are absolutely loving it. They're learning so much, and within 2 to 3 weeks, they're effective for the businesses that they're working for. So it's a win-win for everybody. But there's a but coming. Gary, what's the but?
You have to be a limited company. Is that where you're going?
No, I was going with timing.
Oh, God, that's even more important. Yeah, timing. Father Christmas is taking this away. When you get to the new year, you won't have this opportunity. Very wise businesswoman once said to me, hello, Liz, if you're out there, she said, a good thing doesn't last. You have to get in there before Christmas.
So what do you need to do to be able to get in on this? You only need to tick a couple of boxes. One is, as Gary said, you need to be a limited company. It's not open to sole traders, limited company. Second is you need to have a payroll set up. That's easy to do. The government have got some free software if you don't have a payroll at the moment, but they do need that to be in place before you apply, because they want to make sure that you're paying your young person and not swanning off to Spain or Brighton with the cash. So other than that, that's the only criteria that you need to be able to apply for this and give a young person a chance to get the social media skills and digital skills that they need that will get them a permanent job 6 months down the line. There's no expectation on you to keep them. You don't have to keep them, although should you want to, of course, that is an option. But, you know, it's just to give you some extra resource, an extra pair of these for 6 months, trained by Gary and I, so these kids know what they're doing in social media and digital, but also doing a wonderful thing for a young person.
So we'll boil it down really quickly. Get a free pair of hands. We train them. You don't have to pay back the grant. It's brilliant. So I promised if you watch to the end, we'll give you some social media tips. So I've been at Social Day for 3 days, and I'm buzzing with social media ideas. Let's see, Carol, you got a few up your sleeve?
Well, I would say my big tip is you've got to grow a community, and you've got to understand that people go to social media for EIEIO. They don't go to be sold to. They go for Old MacDonald. Well, not quite, but they go for entertainment. They go for inspiration. They go for education, or they go for information. And the occasional offer thrown in there on a Pareto's Law 80-20 is fine, but they do not go to be sold to. So don't try and sell to people on social media. That's my tip number one.
I'm going to create an obvious one, but LinkedIn is for business. So if you want to talk business, then that's your natural place to pitch. For LinkedIn to work well, you need to be consistent. The algorithms really insist on that. Right now, they try to copy LinkedIn. LinkedIn tried to copy Instagram on doing stories, and they failed miserably. They just need to stick to what they're good at, and that is you putting up polls. Polls are so effective. Writing blogs, Connecting with people is how to use LinkedIn well, and I speak to so many business owners that do really well over there. So if you just want to talk business, that's the place to be. You want to have fun with the kids, there's Snapchat and TikTok for
TikTok. Absolutely.
So a couple of tips. Contact Carol and I. In this email is some links. Carol every Tuesday and Thursday explains it to lots of businesses. We've got that recorded, so you can come live or you could watch it. There's another link down there and it tells you where to go to take the process forward. And of course, we've got both of our contact details on there.
Yeah, definitely. So come along, you know, if even fill in the document, there'll be a Google Doc, you know, get the process going, and then come on the Zoom call on Tuesday or Thursday at 1:30 and find out more about it, ask all your questions. But get going, because it's not a long time till Christmas. And I don't want this to be one of those things where in January I go, oh yeah, I must apply for that. Oh no, too late. Right. Don't do that. Don't be that person.
You all have a lovely day, and that's us checking out.